All the months of hard work, the graft on the training field, the blood, sweat and tears, it all comes down to today. It's the biggest date in the calendar in the Derry Ladies Football Championship here today. It's the final. It's the Errigal Championship Senior Football Final. It's between Ballinascreen against the holders, Steelstown. My name is Paul McIntyre and you're very welcome to our coverage live on our Facebook and YouTube streams. And joining me today to keep me right is Leah Boyce from the John Mitchell's Club in Claudy. Good afternoon, Leah. How are you?
I am very, very excited for today.
I'm sure, why not? The last number of years they've proved they're probably the two best teams in the county. The last four championships they've got two each. So
yep, today's the decider.
So anybody here in the Ballinascreen team that you think here could be the match winner to upset the holders?
Well, I know there's a lot of senior and minor Derry players on these teams. Like a lot of the minor players I played with myself in the Derry team, and they're all amazing players as well as the seniors.
Yeah, and who'd be the one to look out for now on the Steelstown team?
The Steelstown team, Leah Casey, number.
Yeah, Leah we're just a late change into the team. She'll be wearing number 18.
18 today, and Orla McGill, number 15. She's a Derry minor, very, very good as well. And number 10, Ella Rose Sainsbury. She's a senior player that I look up to.
Yeah, and that's Ella Rose who got player of the match in last year's final, but this year's final is now underway, thanks to Anthony Campbell from Maherafelt. And all of us already there. Anya McAllister getting blown up there on the 65, taking double tap there with the ball, so that an early opportunity for Steelstown. They'll
be looking to take this ball very, very fast. An early goal.
Yeah, and it's a delightful ball there into the full forward line. And there's an effort there from Aoife Collins, just drifts wide, just goes across the face in front of the goal. Yeah, and all of a sudden, very, very quickly, Orla McGill and Aoife Collins linking up there very quickly. And just as you said, Steelstown looking to move the ball very quickly. That's exactly what they did.
Yep. Number 14, number 15, Aoife Collins and Orla McGill. I think they're quite friendly as well, so they have that relationship when playing football.
Almost telepathic. Steelstown picking up that Ballinascreen kick out there. Just in the middle of the park here we have Ella Rose Sainsbury
just bouncing her way through the
Steelstown are playing all the early pressure, early days here. Laura McKenna coming out with the ball. It's Ballinascreen look to create their first chance of the game, with Laura McKenna still advancing forward, still advancing.
Well, cut out by number 3.
Yeah, Aoife McGough there, the Steelstown captain there, fullback, just cutting out that pass. Picking out number 25, Anna Doherty. And Steelstown just keeping the ball in just short possession game as they try to work their way out of defence.
There's number 10, Ella Rose Sainsbury, got tackled.
Yeah, so a foul on Sainsbury, and Steelstown looking to move the ball. They're probably building slow out of defence and a little bit quicker in attack here. But here's Orla McGill. Lovely ball in there. Collins and McGill have talked about him so much already in these early stages, and they're causing the Ballinascreen defence all sorts of problems.
Mayhem.
And Kate Glass, a former Derry senior player, just there to tidy things up. It's a bright opening here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here at Celtic Park. Conditions are actually glorious. The rain we were expecting has stayed away.
And it's a lovely day.
And we've got glorious sunshine here on the banks of the Foyle. As Anya McAllister gets forward again. Geraldine Rafferty taking up possession here, so what can she do? She's looking ahead, looking for somebody to make a run, but just comes inside, back to McAllister. McAllister has a chance, has a shot, and that's Ballinascreen's first wide of the game, so it's a wide each.
Yep.
In the early stages. So they had both teams set out on full attack.
Definitely, they're definitely both driving forward and trying to get the early ball in to try to get them goal opportunities.
There's Rogan Doherty, fine kick out to the middle. The two nines there contesting, Emma Doherty for Steelstown and Rachel McAllister. But a foul spotted there by referee Anthony Campbell, so Steelstown will have a free kick. Just a wee bit of codology. There's a screen. As Ballinascreen player just cuts across the front of the Steelstown player, but play continues. There's a turnover in the middle of the park here. Jackie Donnelly picking it up here for Ballinascreen.
And another one. On the ground.
Yeah, touched the ball on the ground there. Ella Rose seems to be coaching ladies football. You can pick the ball straight off the ground, but you just can't control the ball on the ground.
I always get caught out with that.
Oh, it's bad habits. You have to get rid of that, hey? Yeah. Anya Doyle kicking over the top here. Here's Louise Murphy, the Ballinascreen captain. She'll be looking to get her hands on the Evelyn McGonigal Memorial Cup, and she wins a free. She'll be out to the 13-metre line, but let's see how the ankle suits her.
Number 9 seems to be making a run, which is Rachel McAllister.
You'd like to think from this position she'll have a go at goal. Oh, plays it short. Anya McAllister.
Takes it back.
Back to Murphy. All left-footed. Donnelly. McAllister. Back to Kate Glass. And there's the first score of the day. That goes to Ballinascreen. And the experienced Kate Glass just sees the opportunity, sees the post, taps the ball over the bar.
Right moment, right time.
Yeah. 5 minutes gone for the first score. This Errigal Senior Championship final. Doherty's kick picked up in the middle of the park by screens Lauren McKenna. Back to McAllister. That's Rachel McAllister. Oh, it's well cut out there by Leah McGonigal. Leah McGonigal just going through the middle. She's got options to her right. She's got Ciara McGurk to her right. Here's Ciara McGurk. Half a goal opportunity there, but it's great defending there. Well played there to the Ballinascreen defence. Deanna Donnelly. And here we go. Now it's screens. Chance to launch an attack of their own. Anya McAllister seeing a lot of ball in these early stages. Well worked there in the middle of the park there by Ballinascreen. Jardine Rafferty. Nice 1-2 there with Katrina McBride. But McBride's ball into the full forward line just cut out there.
Number 3's driving out.
Aoife McGough there just surging forward and just fouled just in the middle of the park. Up she gets now and takes her up her position again. Just maybe see now in the next few minutes as the game settles a little bit, maybe we'll see what sort of formation that the game's taken, but it's basically every player for themselves. 15 on 15. There's no sign of any systems or
no sweepers.
No sweepers at all. But a great opportunity now for Steelstown to get their first score on the board.
Ciara McGurk just looked to be pulled back there. The number 6.
Anthony Campbell just checking the pressure of the ball.
Must be a bit soft or a bit too hard.
As they say at Wimbledon, new balls please. So here we are, Steelstown. They've kicking into a slight breeze.
There is definitely a breeze out there. Definitely.
It's nothing major, thankfully.
Nah, it won't change the game.
So here they are kicking into the changing room in. And that's another Steelstown wide. Just have to wait and see if those early opportunities will come back to bite them. But Catherine Connery here, about to get play restarted. A player with a wealth of experience in the county. But her kick out finds Clodagh Laverty, a Down senior player. And some nice interchange there, player between Emma Doherty and Lafferty. Lafferty has a lovely ball on there, left footed. Sainsbury. Back to McGill. Collins and Sainsbury linking up again. And
well cut out by number 5.
Yeah, Laura McKenna seen a lot of possession too these early exchanges. Steelstown just trying to a wee bit too hard, just the precise pass.
Yeah.
Nobody's really prepared to put the ball in on top of their sort of full forward.
Or McGill trying to put on a tackle. Number 9.
Yeah, just we talked about systems. We see there Orla McGill dropping back to help her defence out. And Aoife McHugh almost getting in there for another interception. Ballinascreen are on the attack here, and we're just seeing the ball that's just Passing just short, but Steelstown tidy that up.
Steelstown's defence is very solid.
Yeah, led there quite brilliantly there by Aoife McGill, their captain at fullback. A chance here for Orla McGill to get forward. These opening exchanges, some of these numbers just don't add up the positions at all. So there's the number 2 and number 4 tackling each other in the middle of the park.
The positions are all over the place. Yeah. Just following the marker, trying to help back.
So here come Ballinascreen again. Lauren McKenna getting that pass there, paying it back to Anya McAllister, who passed that free tier. There's a bit of space here in front of the Ballinascreen full forward, but she's not getting any change at all out of Aoife McGill. Certainly showing the team how to do it. That's why she's captain. Clodagh Lafferty, Ella Rose Sainsbury, the 2 wing half forwards. Very tight in there, just in the middle section of the pitch. So maybe this time maybe look at a few longer kick passes just to open it up a wee bit.
They definitely need to try to give that ball in, but Orla McGill making quite the run through the middle.
And she's got loads of space, and she takes her time here. There could be a goal chance. Half a goal chance, but straight an effort that didn't really take too much trouble out of Catherine Connery. She'd been probably better just to take a point down and just to settle the team.
Take her early score.
Sometimes when a half goal chance like that just pops up.
She's back trying to win back at this game anyway.
Here's Jackie Donnelly. Oh, great hit there behind you, McAllister. Putting her Emma Doherty on her backside there.
Putting her body on the line just.
So Screen just happy enough to hold possession. They've tried the long ball in. It hasn't worked, so maybe just take a different approach to their attacking game now. Geraldine Rafferty. Oh, lovely play there from Lauren McKenna. McKenna, another run forward, and she's got
could be a goal chance.
An opportunity here for another score, but
just goes wide.
Effort has just come off the wrong side of her right foot and gone wide.
It's 2 misses for each team.
Yeah, 2 wides apiece and only 1 score. That's from Kate Glass after 5 minutes. Just under 11 and a half minutes played here at Celtic Park in the 2021 Errigal Senior Ladies Football Championship Final. Ballinascreen 1 point. Steelstown yet to score, but they've both had their opportunities. Leah Casey driving forward. A bit surprised to see her originally named as a substitute, but she's come in as a late replacement for Laura Henderson. And there's another long ball in behind the Steelstown trying to get in behind the Ballinascreen defence, but it's well tidied up there by Anna McDade, a county minor. Oh, it's well taken there, but she just drops the ball as she hit the deck. So what's Emer O'Doherty, what can she do? Just plays it back. That's Ella Rose Sainsbury. Oh, great vision to spot the unmarked against Aoife Collins. On short, just drops short, and that's easily possessed, easily gathered there by Catherine Connery. And that's a brilliant kick. That's an amazing kick. Kicked it into space. That then it's an inch perfect pass.
But unfortunately, it just goes to Steelstown number 9.
Jackie Donnelly picked up that ball, but before Emma Doherty took out her pass. Ella Rose Sainsbury getting on the ball again.
Just puts in a low pass to number 8, which is Niamh Gilmore.
Oh, and Emer Doherty doing very, very well there to get in front of Jackie Donnelly. But that's some great pressure, great tackling there from Claire Kelly, the Ballinascreen cornerback.
It's a free out.
That's a free out, and that's great reward there for Claire Kelly. Just arms out and just wouldn't let the Steelstown forward pass her at all. There was no getting past at all, and a great tackle and won the turnover.
Definitely what Ballinascreen needs. Keeper's going to give it back to her full back.
Yeah, for all the despite both teams having a very positive approach into this game and all-out attack, it's the two defences are certainly on top in the first quarter here. Anya McAllister again. Dual star for the screen. The current captain of the Derry Camogie team. She's also in the Derry football team. Laura McKenna, was she taken out after that pass? No, she wasn't. Let's play on. And there's another turnover in the heart of the Steelstown defence. Here's Emma Doherty. She's looking up. She's looking for the target. Looking for an outlet out of defence, but she has to play it short.
Number 6 driving forward.
Catherine Canavan linking up with Clodagh Laverty. Laverty kicking left-footed, and a high ball, a 50-50 ball there, but a high ball into the defence is a full-back's ball, and was brilliantly taken there by Dania Donnelly. Both full-backs having a great start to the contest.
Orla McHugh just pick up that ball there, loose ball. She has it covered.
Yeah, and she finds herself in a wee bit of space here as she takes that pass from Steve, but she looks up and just sees the maroon and white of Ballinascreen, so she's going to have to do a lot here on her own.
Definitely. There's a lot of numbers back and there's not enough forwards up maybe.
Niamh Gilmore in there.
Number 25 just
as is Anya Doherty, and Doherty is fouled. So another opportunity for Steelstown to open their account after 15 minutes. Anthony Campbell just explaining why he gave that free, because he asked Lauren McKenna. So probably Steelstown's their second best opportunity maybe.
Definitely. Could go by number 9, which is Emma Doherty.
And Emma Doherty levelling it up. Spartan taking free in the 16th minute.
Referee just calling the water break.
Here we go, the water break just after 16 minutes. Not much to talk about on the scoreboard, but it's nearly the first quarter there. Lauren, the defences are very much on top.
Definitely, they're cutting out them short and quick balls, and they're getting in close to their players. They're not letting them have any space, which is great to see.
Now we all want to see a great high scoring contest, but sure, it could still turn out that way yet.
Definitely, I can see it happening.
Yeah, and it's nice and dry at the minute, and the sun is out, but as we look out to the left, coming in up Lough Foyle, there's quite a menacing cloud.
Definitely a dark cloud anyway. Hopefully it doesn't rain.
But it all depends on who adapt to the conditions as they happen.
Definitely.
Because as we mentioned, Steelstown are the holders, but Ballinascreen, they'd won the 2 previous titles before that, and Steelstown won the one before that.
So they've definitely been the top 2 teams in the last 5 years. Both, definitely.
That's great consistency, that they're keeping that going year in, year out, thereabouts.
So it's not just one team, they're both contesting.
As we saw in Antrim last week when St Paul's were going for, I think it was 10 in a row, and they were Money Glass eventually got over the line against them.
Yeah.
Who would you have as favourites for this one?
I'd like to see Steelstown do it, but I'd like to see Ballinascreen do it as well. I like both teams.
Oh, come on, now get off the fence.
But Ballinascreen, I play with the Derry Miners. There's loads of the girls on that there, and then as well with the Steelstown girls as well. I know some of the subs on the Steelstown bench who played with the Derry Miners, but all great girls.
There we go, and we're back underway after the water break. Ballinascreen have introduced Leah McBride, number 18.
She seems to be making an impact already with this drive forward.
And I think it was a number 4 flashed up, possibly Katrina McBride. So we'll get that confirmed for you as soon as we can. But we think that's Leah McBride for Katrina McBride.
Yep, looks like it anyway. The long ball in just doesn't work.
It's not working yet. It's for either team actually. But Donnelly coming out of the full back line again.
Number 11 receiving the hand pass.
Donnelly certainly dominating back in there. But here we go. Screen on the attack. Lovely link up play between Casey McKenna and Geraldine Rafferty.
She takes it back.
Back to McKenna. There's a high ball in. And can Louise Murphy get to this first? She can. Oh, and she just tried to play in Amy Rose Mulligan there, but
it's Leah Casey driving out with it.
Leah Casey is winning that ball back for Steelstown. Maybe Louise just lacking a little bit of composure there.
Yep, definitely.
But here we go again. It's Claire Kelly this time for Ballinascreen.
That was great defending. She just judged that ball right now.
Nobody picked up Louise Murphy and found herself in acres of space. The Ballinascreen captain, left foot. Is it going to drop? Is it going to drop over the bar? It does.
What a score!
Great score, and as we said, there was a wee bit of a breeze earlier on that probably favoured Screen. It's starting to pick up a little bit. So
definitely, you can see it in the flags. The flags are waving.
So a big quarter here for Screen. See what if they can take advantage of the conditions here.
Steelstown will be glad to have that one in the second half, though. I'd rather have it in the second half than in the first half myself playing.
Yeah, but it's all about how you use it.
Yep.
As soon as we shakes off the tackle there from Kate Glass.
And the referee just blows up too long.
Yeah, she overcarried the ball there, so maybe Steelstown just maybe want to rethink here of their forward approach there. Maybe put another body up there to give Ballinascreen defence something to think about.
Yep. There seems to be one girl free for the Ballinascreen team.
Yeah, and that sweeper system that they've now adopted and now settled into, it's certainly working in their favour.
Definitely. It's free.
Yeah, it's a free for a bit of an illegal pass there by Total Laverty. So another chance here for Screen to get in the scoreboard. Looks like Louise Murphy coming out to kick this, left footed. Yes, it is.
I think that one will just suit her perfectly.
Yeah, well, she just took a good score just a minute ago. Here she goes again. That's a great effort. It's got the distance. Does it have the accuracy? Yes, it does.
Yes, it does. Number 14.
Louise Murphy yet again. 2 points in 2 points in a minute for Louise. This ball on the screen start to take a hold among the scoreboard. Doherty kicking high, but straight to Anya McAllister, breaks it down to Rachel McAllister. Rachel back to Anya, and there's a great run through the middle there. She can pick out Jackie Donnelly, but probably her vision was probably blocked there. But Jackie Donnelly just
very crowded.
Yeah, very crowded along the
very
building.
Crowded. Maybe need to work on the sides or the corners more.
Donnelly just made a lovely run in behind that line of players. It's back to Louise Murphy. Murphy again, just certainly taking hold of this game now, but she kicks wide that time.
It was good effort.
It was a very good effort, yeah, not too far out, but unfortunately for Louise and Ballinascreen, it just drifted wide, and their experienced official there, Tom O'Kane, at the near post, signalled wide. So
number 9 and number 18 making a run.
So what can Steelstown do here? They've lost their last couple of kickouts, but they've won this one. Anya Doherty doing very, very well. See what's the Steelstown muster up here. Very well played there by Anna McDade, and again tidied up by Donnelly on the full back line.
Anna McDade takes it back.
There's McDade again.
Great pass.
Laura McKenna certainly making her presence felt. So here goes Leah McBride. She's got McKenna into the right. Oh, just a wee bit of miscontrol. Just lets the ball get her ahead of her, and that's well tidied up by Orla McGill.
Orla McGill earned her free in the other side of the park.
The Ballinascreen player got a bit of a knock by her, but we play on.
She seems to be holding her face.
I think it's just when the ball was there in the air to be won, maybe a hand just. She got a palm of the hand right in the face.
Yep. Maybe connected a bit more. It's a free to number 6, which is Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine Canavan fouled there by Anya McAllister in the middle of the park. So kick right footed down the right hand side here is Steve's Town attack. Aoife Collins. Again, well marshalled by the screen defence, and you can see the screen defence pushing the Steelstown forwards out. But what can LRO Sainsbury do? Oh, lovely pass in the middle there. A great run by Niamh Gilmore as well, picked out by Sainsbury. But they're almost back to where they started.
They're holding possession, which needs to be done. Oh, Ciara McGurk comes out for the ball.
Ciara McGurk just nips it in front of Donnelly, and lovely link-up play there.
Oh, number 14.
But Aoife Collins just lost possession of the ball just at the crucial time. And here goes Ballinascreen again. Anya McAllister surging forward. A strong run from Anya McAllister. Was her free? Quick ball, and she just gives it away there.
Maybe a wee bit too quick.
Wee bit too quick. This.
But it is number 12 for Steelstown, and Orla McGill just retrieves the ball, and she's driving forward. She's looking to maybe hit her point. Oh, just bounced off the crossbar there. The referee seems to be calling it back for a free kick. It's a hot ball.
Yeah, we've got a hot ball here, so it's Ballinascreen that come out with it, and Ballinascreen won the free from a hot ball. As you would see, happens so often after a hot ball, someone gives away a free.
Just out of frustration, really. That is Ballinascreen, number 10, retrieving the ball, which is
Ballinascreen on the attack again through Jackie Donnelly. Donnelly just taking her time, making sure she can pick out a teammate. And if they can get possession here, they've been through on goal there possibly, but Anya Doyle just unable to get two hands on the ball. She could have herself and Louise Murphy would have been in there, but Steelstown just lived the fight another day through Leah McGonigal. Niamh Gilmore and Clodagh Laverty.
If they would just spot the run of number 25, which is Anya Doherty up the far side, but
it's now with
Leah Casey forward. Great ball to Ciara McGurk.
Ciara McGurk, she got enough time. She's looking to go for more than a point. The referee Anthony Campbell played a bit of advantage here after a couple of great blocks by the Ballinascreen defenders, but it's back for a free kick to Steelstown just for a tug on the shirt of Ciara McGurk. So a great opportunity for Steelstown. One I'm sure they're glad of, as of just over 5 minutes to half time.
They definitely deserve this as well. Number 9, which is Emma Doherty, will be stepping up to take this. Can she head it over the bar? And she does. She does well.
Emma Doherty with the score there. Steelstown's second, and Emma Doherty second. Both frees as well. Still the score from play. It's in the final stages of the first half. Ballinascreen on the attack with Geraldine Rafferty. Rafferty picks out McKenna. McKenna to Donnelly. Jackie Donnelly having a go, but that's well wide of the post. For Ballinascreen's fourth wide. It shows you how quick the game can go there from end to end. Straight from the kick out and a couple of kicks.
They get the ball up fast, so they do. They can move the ball really, really, really well. Leah Casey makes a sprint to get the ball.
Yeah, Clodagh Lafferty getting one on that break and also one on the free. So can Steelstown, after cutting the gap to 1 point, can they get another score just as we approach half time? Ciara McGurk, vastly experienced McGurk, one way in the other. Picks out Emma Doherty, and there's a terrific run there through the middle from Leah McGonigal. And Leah's shot at the end, just not what she was looking for.
Nope, the keeper came out to retrieve it.
Catherine Connery, yeah.
It's past to Kate Glass.
Glass picks out Rachel McAllister.
And she wins her free.
Wins her free, yeah. So play resumes. There's another Ballinascreen free in the middle of the park. Again, Rafferty free on this left-hand side, and she does manage to get the ball. And Ballinascreen on the attack here. Casey McKenna picks out Jackie Donnelly. Donnelly,
well tackled.
back to Rafferty. And Rafferty's a great chance here. Will she go for a goal? Go for a point? She wants for the pass. She tried to pick out Murphy. Maybe the point there just before half-time would have been the better option.
Definitely would have settled a few heads.
Or even why she didn't have a pot of goal herself. But Steelstown not care. They live, they fight another day. Just about.
It's a great run made by number 2, which is Orla McGough from Steelstown. And Orla McGill.
The two Orlas linking up here, both with a bit of county experience at the respective levels. Great tenacity shown there by Leah McBride, but she's unable to pick out her teammate Casey McKenna. The long ball, that's easily dealt with there
by
centre half back Anna McDade, a county minor
star.
Yeah, she's you wouldn't think she's a county minor the way she's played that first half with such a pivotal position, just tidying up everything and definitely commanding the
she's in a very strong
there.
Position as well. She definitely is. Shows you her experience as well. She also plays Camogie for the Derry Miners.
Geraldine Rafferty. It's good defending there from the Steelstown back. So back to go with Leah McBride, and this time it's Jackie Donnelly on the edge of the square. Back to Casey McKenna. Her effort just goes across the face of goal and wide.
Ballinascreen seems to be getting a lot more opportunities.
They're getting a lot more opportunities, and they're making a lot more opportunities from closer to goal.
Yeah. As Steelstown really aren't getting that opportunity to go further to goal, but
the Ballinascreen so far have been very, very strong around the middle area.
Definitely have. Number 9 did well to get that. That could have been a...
Yeah, this time Doherty goes short of the kick out, and Emma Doherty doing very, very well. Yes. Aoife McGill, team captain, just trying to inspire her team as she comes up from full back into the middle of the park, picks out Clodagh Laverty. And Steelstown just playing the ball, working it through the hands yet again. Emer O'Doherty. O'Doherty up against a tough competitor there in Claire Kelly. They're having a great battle there today. Back with Laverty. Orla McGill. We just look up, we can just see Jackie Donnelly just dropping back here to help the screen defence out. She's covered almost every blade of grass here in Celtic Park so far today at half time.
Screen seemed to get a lot of players back quite early.
Yeah, they all know the rules, but here's the late run from Niamh Gilmore. A chance for a point just to level up just right on the break, but her right footed effort goes wide.
That is 3 wides for Steelstown and 5 wides for Screen.
Yeah, and great work again by the Ballinascreen defence, forcing the key Steelstown shooters out to the wings, out to positions they're not comfortable with.
Yeah.
And Anthony Campbell brings the first half to an end. A lively enough encounter. Ballinascreen leading this 2021 Errigal Championship ladies final by 1 point, 3 points to 2.
And now the Steelstown under 9s are making their way onto the pitch.
Yeah, a bit of a half-time entertainment there. So just some thoughts there in the first half. Yeah.
Definitely tight, definitely, but I do see Ballinascreen pushing forward and they're cutting out the silly mistakes as Steelstown just aren't. They're making them silly mistakes that Ballinascreen aren't.
The Ballinascreen very strong around the middle, and they just seem to find it a wee bit easier just to make their own scoring chances.
Yeah, they definitely. It's the off the shoulder passing. It's nearly the playing more like a team together as the Steelstown girls. I think they just need to work together.
There you go. So it's delicately poised here at the break. So we're just going to wrap up here for half time, and we'll be back now in plenty of time for the second half of the 2021 Derry Senior Ladies Championship Final, sponsored by Errigal, where it's Ballinascreen 3 points, Steelstown 2 points. You're very welcome back to Celtic Park for the second half of the 2021 Derry Senior Ladies Championship Final, sponsored by Errigal Contracts, brought to you in association with SVS Productions. It's Ballinascreen who leads Steelstown, the current holders, 3 points to 2. And Anthony Campbell gets us up and running here for the second half. And as we see Deanna Donnelly in the midfield there for the throw-in, but straight away she goes back to her full-back position.
And Anna McDade steps up.
Yeah, Anna McDade just covering for her there, and Anna McDade just sitting there as a sweeper on the Ballinascreen half-back line. But play is further up a field. But unfortunately, Anya Doyle gets turned over.
With the sideline ball for Leah Casey.
Casey just playing it back there to Emma Doherty. Doherty's, who is Steelstown's only scorer so far, with 2 frees. Whereas Kate Glass has a point for Ballinascreen, and as Louise Murphy, she has 2 points. So that's a wrap up here of the first half. And here Steelstown straight away on the attack in the sunshine, coming in from the Brandywell end. Oh, and that surely will be a foul, and it is a foul. So a great opportunity for Steelstown to level the affair.
It was number 14, which was Aoife Collins.
Aoife Collins fouled there by Donnelly.
Number 3, which is Donnelly.
Yeah.
Just getting a wee mark took.
So a few words there from Anthony Campbell, and
Emma Doherty stepping up to take the free.
Doherty kicking right-footed. Yeah,
Great score.
And makes no mistake about it. So that brings us level at 3 points each. Just the very start of the second half.
And Steelstown have the win in this half.
Steelstown have the win, but how did he use it? They possibly might need a change of approach to one that they used in the first half. But at the minute it's Ballinascreen on the attack with Anya McAllister. Anya cuts inside, brings it back to Rachel McAllister.
Puts it into number 7, which is Kate Glass.
Kate Glass just loses possession there, but Rachel McAllister on hand to pick up the ball. Ballinascreen just moving it across the 45. Lovely ball in there from Leah McBride, but Steelstown defence doing very, very well there. Doherty tries to pick out Orla McGill.
The hand pass was just blocked down.
So it's back with Anya McAllister surging forward from midfield, but she's been forced out wide, back onto her right foot, but met with quite a bit of Steelstown resistance. Ella Rowe, wrong 10 there, Shirlene Rafferty, sorry. Ballinascreen very composed on the ball in these opening exchanges of the second half.
That was just Anya
Doyle trying to pick out Louise Murphy.
Just a push in the back there by Aoife McGill, which is the captain. And the referee has blown it as a free kick.
So another opportunity for Murphy to kick a Ballinascreen back in front, and
quite an awkward angle.
Maybe sort of as she's left-footed, so maybe sort of a left-footed kicker. Yeah. And it's a testimony that she's actually playing today. She had a serious arm injury that she picked up in July, which required surgery when she was on county duty, and here she is just a couple of months later, leading her team in a county final. A couple of steps on the left, and she's just hooked that, and it's gone wide at the near post. So that screen's 6 wide, and a big opportunity. It's gone a begging for them, but Doherty is going to get the play restarted here with the goal kick. Leah Casey making a great run to the right, as she has done all day, and String just haven't twigged onto that yet. Leah Casey just wins the free there. She's held back by Anya McAllister. Gets play going again very quickly, picks out Orla McGill. Orla being shadowed there by Leah McBride.
Orla just going through 2 tackles there. She gets her free. Early ball put in to number 14, which is Aoife Collins.
Collins back to Laverty. Ella Rose Sainsbury. She's chances here, she's options, but she kicks it wide. That's very, very disappointing. Very poor there from Steelstown.
It was probably the closest they got into the goal chance in the last 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, and she had a player to her right hand side there too.
Could have made a 1-2 and into the goal, but she thought different.
So Catherine Connery just returned to action after giving birth to her son Johnny in the middle of August, so congratulations to Catherine and her partner on the birth of wee Johnny on the 15th of August.
Laura McKenna just taking that ball back after she retrieved it from the keeper.
Laura McKenna, who's covered big ground today. And here we go for screen. Jackie Donnelly cuts inside. He's met with not one, not two, but three Steelstown players, and that was very well played there by Anya Doherty.
That is Leah Casey driving forward once again, and the ball
Leah
is
Casey,
blocked down.
Half blocked, and it works in her favour.
That's Elrose Sainsbury just cutting across.
That's a nice ball there from Sainsbury, just switching the play over to the right hand side, which is picked up by Clodagh Laverty. But Laverty loses the ball and screening her back on the attack through Rafferty and McAllister, and it's Anya McAllister yet again
driving forward,
and she's got players here to right, and
and that just goes wide.
Yeah, I'm not too sure who that screen player was, but she just couldn't make the pass stick, and then snapped at her shot, and the shot just went to the right and wide. I think I was like Geraldine Rafferty there, so it's screen 7th wide of the afternoon. Doherty trying to switch with her kick out there, but it's cut out by Anya McAllister, which is Regan Doherty doing very, very well there. They cut that ball out. Screen were almost in behind the Steelstown defence, which would have been certainly a goal. But the pressure still continues from screen, and they've got a free here after a foul on Anya McAllister. Andy Campbell's got the notebook out, taking the name of the Steelstown player. So Louise Murphy.
It's just Niamh Gilmore getting a wee tick for Steelstown, and it is number 14, which is Louise Murphy, hitting this for Ballinascreen.
That just has gone wide there yet again. So despite responding quite well to that first Steelstown point, Ballinascreen have responded very, very well, but they just can't convert their possession into scores.
Nope. The wind has definitely got a bit stronger. Leah Casey seems to be very
influential in this second half here. She's
great ball in.
A great option there for the
Elrose Sainsbury
for the Steelstown kickouts. So Sainsbury picks up the ball, cuts back onto her right, back inside, bounces the ball. Oh, and almost getting
she's blowing up for too long.
Yeah, taking too much out of the ball there. And Ballinascreen get play on the go straight away. It's Anya Doyle, right-footed. But Casey McKenna unable to make the most of that.
And it's Emma Doherty taking that free.
Emma Doherty's fighting a one-woman battle here. You'll think it.
And it is Ciara McGurk trying to put her way forward.
Ciara McGurk doing very, very well to get away from Lauren McKenna. Great opportunity here for Steelstown. Laverty picking back McGurk, and McGurk kicks wide.
Just gone wide. If she would have looked to her left, it was Orla McGill, but
the Steelstown have a lot of county players here, but they've been very quiet. Some of them in the first half, and they would really need a few of these players now to step up.
Yeah, definitely needs a few leaders to step up and maybe take control of the match.
Smart kick out there by Catherine Connery. Picks out Laura McKenna.
The referee's just holding up his hand for the advantage, and he gives the free.
Ballinascreen in no rush to hit this. Very and straight away Steelstown win the ball back and win a free. Emma Doherty takes a knock there.
And she's just holding her back.
Yes, it appears that she felt that. Yeah, the middle section of the field is quite congested.
Yeah, definitely.
Just lacking a wee bit of movement there, and
just don't think they're using the space. Steelstown, I think they need to get into the space, try to catch the defenders out, because there's no full in these defenders. They're very, very strong.
Yeah, they're just not using. They're probably not used to pitch this size. Yeah. They just got to use the width. And
I've never even played in this pitch before, but I have heard that it is extremely big to play on. And that's Aoife Collins. Just plays
back underway again. Aoife Collins in for some great
That's a free out.
treatment there from Deanna Donnelly, and Donnelly wins the free. Collins just wouldn't have the physicality that's on offer from the Ballinascreen fullback line.
Yeah.
They're quite imposing.
Definitely strong.
So it's back with Catherine Connery. Very cool, very calm, composed there.
Number 3 just driving out with the ball.
Yeah, as is Deanna Donnelly. And Anya McAllister, who else? She's just trying to grab the game here, but a scruff of the neck and or a surging run up the middle of the park. Screen now on the attack, but Rachel's looking up and just doesn't see a wide on offer in behind the Steelstown defence. Anya Doyle just kicks it right-footed right across the park as they change the point of the attack to the left-hand side. Leigh McBride getting involved there.
She's just pushing forward.
As does Laura McKenna. McKenna's found herself in space. If she can, a chance here for herself to take an opportunity, but she goes for the pass. She tried to pick out Murphy, but Aoife McGill just picking that pass out just at the right time, denying Ballinascreen a goal chance. And McGill continues to drive up the park, certainly playing a captain's role. She charges her way into the contact of the Ballinascreen players there and wins a free. And that's a sort of inspirational, a bit of action they got there. That's what Steelstown need, just to get them going, get them G'd up.
And she runs straight back into full back. She's not feared to go forward, as like some full-backs wouldn't want to go forward just in case their player would catch them out, but she takes no fear. She knows she'll get back.
And straight away Steelstown moved the ball quick, and Aoife Collins was fouled there, and just seen her when she was fouled, she had a wee bit of frustration there when she threw the ball down.
Yep, she definitely is getting frustrated, but I hope she doesn't let it ruin her game.
But she's sitting in there in front of the Ballinascreen fullback line and she's unmarked. But Claire Kelly eventually makes her way over, and there's an awkward ball there into the screen square, and there's half a chance here. It's McGurk, and there's a goal chance here for Emer O'Doherty, and her shot just goes wide and into the side netting.
That's the closest anyone's got to a goal opportunity.
A great opportunity there for a goal. It was Ciara McGurk won the ball at the back post and recycled it. Showed a bit of composure that maybe had been lacking today, and Emer O'Doherty trying to beat Connery at their near post, but
that's Leigh McGonigal just pushing forward.
Only shit into the side netting. And there's another ball into the Steelstown full forward line, but it's gone harmlessly over the end line and wide.
I think Steelstown are realising that they need to give in the ball. They need to maybe use the corners as much as they can, because they've been trying to use the high ball. But that is number 12, Clodagh Lafferty.
Yep, Clodagh Lafferty being called ashore there for Steelstown. If we can just see who's coming on. I think it's possibly number 4, Laura Henderson. Yeah, Laura Henderson is into the back line, and Leah Casey is pushing up. So maybe Seth Crudden and his management team there with Steelstown just hoping to get Casey involved and making those. She's making great runs. She's just making them in the wrong part of the pitch as far as Steelstown's concerned.
She's definitely doing amazing, and she can make them runs forward, as some players maybe don't need to whenever she is there. So she's definitely a great player.
Ballinascreen back on the attack here of Anya Doyle. Doyle kicks it right footed out to Casey McKenna. McKenna back with Leigh McBride. And that's an arm in there from Catherine Canavan, and
a nasty wee challenge.
Maybe just a little bit high there as Steelstown, as the screen player was going down on the ball, but that's a free kick. And Louise Murphy's coming across again. Murphy, who's kicked 2 points today. Kate Glass getting the other Ballinascreen score. So it actually isn't Murphy, it's the right foot of, I'm not too sure who that is, but it was the right foot of one of the Ballinascreen forwards, and it's gone again wide as the wide tally continues to rack up. So here we are, 15 minutes into the second half of the 2021 Derry Senior Ladies Football Championship, sponsored by Errigal Contracts.
Leah Casey won her free.
Ballinascreen 3 points, Steelstown 3 points.
Ciara McGurk just driving forward.
Ciara McGurk showing great strength, great tenacity there. She's having a hell of a battle there with Anna McDade.
Anna McDade doing unbelievable against the senior star.
Ella Rose Sainsbury now linking up with Flame McGonigal. McGonigal just playing it back. The Steelstown decide to hold possession. No clear.
Aoife Collins makes the run inside.
Oh, brilliant ball through from Doherty, and it's Collins. It's a great loop over. No, oh, it's off the crossbar. It's off the crossbar. Glorious opportunity for Steelstown. It was a great move.
And Anna McDade just went.
A brilliant ball through from Doherty, and Aoife Collins unable to make the most of it, but she was so close to giving Steelstown the lead for the first time in the game. Her shot just coming off the crossbar, but Rachel McAllister brings it clear for Ballinascreen. Ballinascreen back on the attack already.
Will they regret missing that goal in the future?
Well, we'll not know yet. But here come the screen machine yet again. Jackie Donnelly, as it starts to heat up in this 2021 Derry Senior Ladies Football Championship Final, sponsored by Errigal Contracts. Anya McAllister, another gets surging powerful run from McAllister. Oh, that was a Aoife McGill just coming flying in there. Luckily for McAllister, she didn't connect, but regardless of that, I think Anya Campbell was playing an advantage, so Ballinascreen will have a opportunity to take a lead, and probably this will be right on the blow for the second half water break. So Louise Murphy, the Ballinascreen captain, going for her third point of the day.
That win now has definitely playing a factor in this game.
Murphy's ball is dropping short. It's batting away off the line there, off the Steelstown goal line. And Steelstown working out of the defence. And we just might have one more attack here before the water break.
Leah Casey's driving forward, number 18.
Yeah, it's just to say, Leah Casey, she's full of run today, but her surging runs have just been in the wrong part of the field as far as Steelstown are concerned. And here's Steelstown go again.
That is Aoife Collins.
Aoife Collins links up with Leah McGonigal. McGonigal with a shot, and that's a lovely point from Leah McGonigal as Steelstown take the lead for the very first time in the game. And it's right on the blow too. It's the second half water break.
Lovely point by Leah McGonigal. Leah McGonigal also is big into her soccer.
So maybe as a neutral looks at it, or any other spectators or people watching at home, the water break has probably come at the wrong time. It was just starting to heat up. There's a bit of momentum going, a bit of tenacity there.
That is the thing about the water breaks, and me and Orlo Keane were talking about this in the last live coverage. I personally think the water break slows the game down. I think it is a nuisance, but with COVID they've brought it forward and they think it's right. So, but in my game I think it definitely does slow the game down, but sometimes it makes a team regroup and be told what they need to do by the coaches, and it gives the team definitely a spurt.
Yeah, it's something that's been quite a topic of discussion. I've yet to meet a person that's in favour of it.
Yeah.
And I just say it's such a momentum changer.
Definitely is.
I've seen it in so many games, so many big games. Like even here last Sunday in the hurling, Namaya were made big underdogs against Ballinascreen. Put the screen to the pin of their collar, and then came the second half water break, and the more experienced screen just settled down, regrouped, and got the job done.
Yeah, and the water break isn't always being used for the right reasons. It's not used for the water, it's used for the regroup, and as you can see, the coaches are...
It's more of a tactical team talk break. It is a tactical
team talk. And it's a short one too, because at half time you can say this and you can say that, but the water break then, if the team's not showing up, they can make changes and they can say, do this, do that, but definitely does slow down the game. So
we're delicately poised here. Steelstown, the current holders, they lead Ballinascreen 4 points to 3. Ballinascreen haven't scored since the 19th minute. And I say just before, it'd be interesting to see how they react now after Steelstown taking the lead for the first time. Everything seems to be pointing Steelstown's way at the minute. What do you think?
I think Ballinascreen just need to maybe settle down, and this regroup might make them a bit more awake. I think they've come out at half time maybe a bit too settled. I think they just need shook a bit, as Steelstown have come out roaring to go and they're pushing forward and they're maybe not taking as many opportunities as they should.
Yeah,
or missing opportunities.
Those 2 goal chances, particularly the second one, it was desperately unlucky.
Yep, definitely. I think they should maybe just take their points if they're on, instead of maybe pushing for goals so much. But I think if once Ballinascreen gets the opportunities, they take them, they get them. They're good at driving forward.
But that Steelstown fullback line led by Aoife McGill, they're not. There's no motive letting Steelstown or Ballinascreen back in yet.
They're definitely not easy to go past anyway.
So here we go, we're back underway. So who's going to come out on top? Seems to be a lovely ball. She's so calm on the ball. Always picks out a teammate.
Great
that time she picked out Emma Doherty. Doherty linking up with Catherine Canavan. Canavan with McGonigal. McGonigal through for another opportunity, and this time she
just wide.
This time she kicks wide. So she'll be frustrated with that. And that was a big opportunity. If they could have got 2 points up, that would have been something they could have maybe drove on there.
Could have settled the team a bit more, maybe made them a bit more relaxed, but.
So there's Doherty and Anya McAllister. A terrific battle there in the middle of the park today. This time McAllister wins her free.
There are 2 teammates as well in the Derry panel.
Yes, it's a lot of teammates and a lot of players that are very, very familiar with each other. There's Leah Casey doing very well to win that. And she also wins the free.
Great work by Leah Casey.
Yeah, in front of Jackie Donnelly and Rachel McAllister.
They would just spot the run by Ciara McGurk there. She's lying free.
So Emma Doherty just plays it back, keeping possession. And Catherine Canavan surging forward. The Steelstown attack down the right hand side. There's Orla McGill up from the full back line. There's Ciara McGurk. McGonigal. Lovely interchange play there. And Emma Doherty. Oh, it's a great fetch there. It's a Collins. There's Orla McGill. The chance is still there.
And she just takes her point.
And that's the calm, cool head that's needed in such a situation. Orla McGill gets a sniff of the goals and no messing about. Kicks it over the bar.
Nope. Whenever we were in the Ulster final there, we were down by 2 goals and Orla McGill kept us in the game, making sure that she was up helping the defence.
Yes, and that recent change there from Steelstown has really been a real momentum changer for Leah Casey. Leah Casey just winning vast amounts of possession of the ball in the middle of the park, and she's the springboard here for a lower Steelstown attack. And there's Canavan getting forward a lot in the last few minutes, and here's another opportunity. This time Aoife Collins, and Aoife Collins
cuts that over the bar.
Kicks it over the bar, and that's her first score day, and all of a sudden it's double scores. It's Steelstown 6 points, Ballinascreen 3 points, and this game is slipping away from Ballinascreen.
There seems to be a sub coming on in the far corner there. Number 5 for Ballinascreen, which is Laura McKenna, who is coming off, but I just can't see who has come on for her.
McKenna's had a great game today for Screen.
She's been outstanding. She's got so much ball. And number 7 just coming out with the ball, which is Kate Glass, former senior player. Leah Casey goes out to meet her.
So how will Ballinascreen respond to that?
Maybe a goal.
Maybe a goal. Well, not just yet. They wouldn't hit the panic button yet. There's still 10 minutes to go.
And Orla McGill just makes that there pass there.
But Steelstown have had the last 5 scores of the game.
And if she turned around, she would see that number 14, Aoife Collins, is free in there. But
and Enya Doherty having a go there, but her ball goes well wide, well to the right hand post. So what now for Ballinascreen? What are they going to do? What are they going to change? Steelstown have certainly just pushed up on all the Screen players here. It's quite a congested area in this.
Definitely.
Down in front between the halfway line and the 21. And yet again, Niamh Gilmore getting in there.
I think Steelstown have just found their drive.
And Catherine Canavan has certainly been part of that there. Another run forward. Naomi McGonigal too. Ella Rose Sainsbury. 2 points in last year's final, which earned her the Player of the Match award, and that's her first of the day. And with it's just over 8 minutes to go. It's hard to see past Steelstown to this minute. Got all the momentum's with them. They're getting their scores.
They're not making mistakes. They definitely are driving forward and maybe catching the Ballinascreen girls out.
And that's the experience from last year. And winning last year for Steelstown, it's probably just taking them over, carrying them through these closing stages. And Emma Doherty just.
Orla McGill driving forward. But that just goes wide. of the post.
So just taking a look at the two dugouts, just not a lot of action happening there. There's not going to be too many changes by the looks of things at the minute.
Nope, they all seem very chilled and just appreciating the game.
Catherine Connery just trying to get another ball down to the goals. All of a sudden the balls go missing. I wonder who's looking after the balls down in the terrace down there. So here we go. 7.5 minutes of play to go. It's all in Ballinascreen. What can they do differently? Stop this. Steelstown surge. Great forward run there by Jackie Donnelly. But she doesn't have any options in front of her. She'll have to cut back inside.
Which is Anya Doyle.
Anya Doyle. And there's Louise Murphy getting the ball, showing great strength to break through the tackle. There's a shot at goal, and that's well taken there by Rogan Doherty. Doherty picks out Anya Doherty. And Steelstown just work the ball out of the defence. There's Aoife McGo.
Making that drive forward.
Yeah, the game's been not for the first time today. And she'll always give the right. That's their decision making too. She'll get here, no panic, just take the right option.
Panic.
Just plays it back to Emma Doherty.
She'll just stand her back into her full back line. She's in no rush. Orla McGill just retrieves the ball. Pass it to Ella Rose Sainsbury.
Yep, McGill, Sainsbury. Sainsbury sees the run of Niamh Gilmore in the middle of the park. Gilmore takes it there. Steelstown look to maybe create the opportunity that will just kill this game off. And there's Catherine Canavan, who's been instrumental in the second half as Steelstown take control of the game off. So a lovely side stepper from Aoife Collins, makes room for herself inside of the right foot, and it's just goes wide.
I think that's her second wide, but she is making opportunities that they didn't have before.
They're certainly making those opportunities. They made quite a number of them count, but unfortunately she didn't make that one count.
Nope. Number 2, which is Claire Kelly, just retrieving the ball.
Okay, Anya Doyle. Doyle just right footed down the right hand side there. Here comes Rachel McAllister. She's got Jackie Donnelly free if she can get the ball to her, but she loses possession and then fouls the Steelstown player, so everything's just going Steelstown's way at the minute. 5.5 minutes to go in the 2021 Errigal Derry Ladies Senior Football Championship Final. It's Ballinascreen 3 points, Steelstown 7 points.
It's nice to see the girls going down and making sure she is okay. Great to have that team spirit. And the physio just gets turned away as she comes on the pitch to see if she's alright, but she seems to be fine.
Steelstown warming up a sub. They're warming up Dara McKeever,
which is a Derry minor.
But play continues. Yet again, Emma Doherty. Doherty just, for a bit of luck, just turned away there from the would-be screen tacklers. Oh, she was just trying to pick a pass out to the right-hand side there, but still fell into Steelstown hands with Laura Henderson. Ella Doherty, so cool, calm and collected on the ball.
That's Leah Casey going down for the ball.
Leah Casey, does she go for the opportunity that may just kill the game off, but she'll not kill the game off with shooting like that.
Just goes wide.
Steelstown's 9th wide of the afternoon. As you can see there, Steelstown just pushing up on the Ballinascreen defence again, making life very, very difficult for Catherine Connery. And Emer Doherty winning that there. Kick out plays in Anya Doherty. And there's another shot in. And this ball's dropping short. And there's a goal! Aoife Collins is getting in front of Connery there. I'm not too sure who played the ball in, but the Dohertys were linking up down the right hand side. The ball was kicked high into the square, and there was Collins. They fist the ball into the net, and it's Steelstown a goal and 7 points. Ballinascreen 3 points. We've got 4 minutes to go, and it's hard day.
We don't know what's going to happen, but if Steelstown keep playing like this,
it's hard to see anything past Steelstown in these closing stages now.
They've been absolutely phenomenal in the second half, and in the first half we did doubt them a bit. We did think Ballinascreen was going to come out on top, but they've definitely proved us wrong here.
Yes, the major shift and change, a couple of changes there off the bench, and they pushed Leah Casey up, and then you had the runs there yet again right on cue as Catherine Canavan. Her runs have been a feature this second half. Pushed up on the kick out, put screen under great pressure.
Just holding that possession like Ballinascreen did at the start, and Ciara McGurk was getting her hand held by Anna McDade. So the referee pulls it back for a free kick.
And they've outscored Ballinascreen 1-5 to no score the second half, and held Ballinascreen scoreless since the 19th minute. So
they've definitely proved their worth here in Celtic Park.
So it looks like a back-to-back championship wins for Steelstown. But there's still a few minutes to go. 2.5 minutes. It's a 7-point lead.
And that was
There's Orla McGill taking that short free. She gets it on the right foot, and that's another awkward ball, and Owen Collins almost in for a second goal.
Just goes wide.
But she tried to punch it in for the second time in as many minutes, but this time it goes wide. So we're just waiting. There's going to be a substitution, and it's going to be a Steelstown substitution. And coming off is Emer O'Doherty, and she's going to be replaced by Dara McKeever. Dara is a Derry county minor. Emer O'Doherty getting a great reception there. She takes her place in the stand. So we're back underway. Geraldine Rafferty. What can Ballinascreen do in the final 2 minutes? They make a contest. There's McAllister. She's put on so much work today.
That's Anna McDade going to get that ball. And she's driving forward.
Yeah, and Steelstown have really nullified the threat of Anna McDade this second half. One of the reasons what's got them back into this contest. But Screen's still on the attack. Anya Doyle. There's nobody there, and that's easily gathered by Rugan Doherty. But her kick out goes straight to Jackie Donnelly. But Donnelly's under severe pressure from Steelstown, Kavanagh and Gilmore straight away. And
the free's given.
But a free's been given. A chance for Screen to get their first score of the half. We've got just over a minute of play to go. So Murphy should just...
She might play it back to number 9, and she goes short.
Going to try and work the goal, but it hasn't brought them much joy this afternoon so far. It's back with Murphy. Oh, a wee dummy. Lovely skill there. Left-footed effort. And she's had to be content with the point.
That was a great score there on the left foot.
But it's a wee bit too little, too late. Time's almost up. It's Steelstown 1-7, Ballinascreen 4 points. In the closing stages of the 2021 Derry Senior Ladies Football Championship Final, sponsored by Errigal Contracts. And this live broadcast is brought to you by the good people at SVS Productions.
Anna McDade just pushing forward, and it's passed to...
So lovely ball there to Anya Doyle. Oh, and McGill almost cutting that ball out. But instead, it's Laura Henderson. And she wants her side of free, and I'm sure Steelstown will be in no rush to hit this. They've got quite a lot of bodies back behind the ball there.
Don't want to make any mistakes now. They've played fantastic the second half.
Oh, and that's a great free kick there. Great ball.
Great run
from Doherty. Right. Picks out Enya Doherty. Doherty going right footed. Straight down to Aoife Collins. Oh, lovely pick up the ground there, and she's definitely getting on top of Dolly now the second half. That's one of many great battles that's been on this pitch. Doherty just happy to go back, hold on to possession. Canavan going forward again, and that's a girl that deserves a score today, but she's not going to get one with an effort like that. Catherine Connery just happy to keep the play going. But there's Canavan again.
And she's got the ball back.
Just won the ball back, and Anthony Campbell, I think, is just waiting for this play to play itself out. I think it's ready. It's all on the blow. It's going to be back-to-back titles for Steelstown. It's Evelyn McGonigal Memorial Cup. Oh, great show and go there from Dara McKeever. And that's a great cut. Oh, it's off the crossbar. Was it the back bar? No, it's the front one. Play continues. Leah McGonigal.
And Leah Casey.
Casey just says, I'll take that. I'll get my score.
She deserves her point. She definitely does deserve her point today.
A very much deserved point there for Leah Casey.
She's been phenomenal. She has definitely changed the game.
And we've gone over the 30, and Anthony Campbell has the whistle to his mouth. And we think that's it, and that is it.
And that is the full-time whistle here at Celtic Park.
Yeah, and the 2021 Derry Senior Ladies Football Champions Our Steelstown Brian Oaks. Congratulations to Steelstown. They've seen us in Champions Ballinascreen. 1 goal and 8 points to 4 points, and it was that second half performance there that just turned the tide and
came out on top.
They come out on top, as you say. They made a few wee tactical changes, a few switches, and it worked.
Must be a good feeling.
That's a great feeling.
That is a great feeling.
Yeah, so
we've
seen them make a few changes. They pushed Leah Casey further up the field. They pushed up on the Ballinascreen kick out. That was the big one. And you've seen players there like Emma Doherty and Niamh Gilmore came more into the game. Ella Rose Sainsbury as well, and those runs as well from Catherine Canavan. Very, very telling.
We definitely said at half time that we expected a few girls to step up, and we would have liked a few girls to step up, and the big players did step up, and they showed everyone how to do it here at Celtic Park.
Yeah, so that's 2 in a row now for Steelstown. 3 in 5 years actually.
3 in 5 years.
They're starting to create a wee bit of a dynasty there in Bally, aren't it? So
yeah.
So good luck to Steelstown. They'll go into the Ulster Intermediate Championship. So good luck to them then when that all gets going. And there's nothing else left for me to say except thank you for tuning in, and thank you for Leah for coming along.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you to SVS Productions, and of course the Errigal Contracts for sponsoring the Derry Ladies Championship. So we'll just leave you again with the final score. It's Steelstown Brian Oaks 1 goal and 8 points. St Collins Ballinascreen 4 points.